Hey y'all, happy Monday. I'm just going to find the design that we are going to use. Give y'all a few minutes to come in the building while I search for the design that we are going to use. So happy Monday to y'all. We're going to be embroidering today. Um, I'm just searching for the design. Welcome in, welcome in. How y'all doing? Let's see what this is. Y'all let me know what y'all working on. Let me know if y'all in the bushes. Let me, just let me know all the things, okay? All right. So I guess we're going to work on this baseball right here. No, we're going to have to size this baseball down some because we are using the regular um, 5x7 hoop. So we need to bring our embroidery size down. But let me go ahead and take the time out to say, if you are new here, thank you for stopping by my channel. Please consider checking out all of the other content on the channel. Please consider sticking around by smashing that subscribe button, crushing that like button, and sharing out the video. For my returning subscribers, welcome back, fam. Welcome back. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. I am currently trying to resize this baseball down because we're only going to use our hey Soyini, hey friend. We're going to only use our 5x7 hoop today. So we want to make sure that we are within those parameters so that we can use our 5x7 hoop. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Y'all let me know what y'all doing. Let me know if y'all working on anything. Just let me know all the things, okay? Let me know all the things. Give me just a second. That design actually is not going to work for this machine. It is too big. So we're going to pick another design off of here. We only have, a lot. So let's see what we have right here. What y'all doing on this good old Monday? It has which live, Soyini? Which live was that? If you're talking about Sean's, if you're talking about Sean's live, I watched a good bit of it, and then I went off from that live. So yeah, I did see that live, and I need to go back and catch the replay on it. Yeah, Sean's, yeah, I was in there. I was commenting, and they were talking about the trademark and things like that. You're good. It's okay. All right, y'all. So what I did while we were off camera, because I'm going to put my logo on this sleeve right here. Okay. I already opened up the seam of it. All right. So I just used my seam ripper and I opened it up. So that's what I used to open that up. I will use the serger and serge it back. Okay. So the first part of this we're going to work on is going to be our design that is going to go right here. Why is this thing? Hey Eva, hey Miss Mary, y'all welcome in. Y'all are not late. We're just getting started. I'm giving few people time to get in here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this shirt hooped up so we can go ahead and start stitching it out. It's not that big, but it should be okay enough to go in this hoop. We're going to, because this is our 4x4 hoop and it's only like 3.87, so it's kind of like right there. Let's see if we trace it out. Let's see what it says. Okay, yeah, so it should work in this hoop. but it's gonna be like right at it in that hoop. And I do mean like right at it. So let's just use our 5x7. Okay. So I'm gonna grab my 5x7. I don't have my overhead camera today. I don't know what's wrong with the overhead camera. I had bought a new one yesterday or Sunday, whatever day it was. It worked. I mean, it's very, very clear, but it does not hook or um stay hooked to our thingamajigger up there that it holds on to. So we are going to take it back and get us a new one. Okay. We're not going to be paying for stuff that don't work because it was $64. All right. So I am going to use this cutaway stabilizer. I know they say if you wear it, don't tear it, but we gonna tear it today, okay? The whole goal of this is to see what this design is going to turn out like, okay? That's just the whole goal of today's events. Anybody working on anything? Y'all still at work? What y'all doing? Hey, Miss Karen G. How you doing? All right, y'all. So that is big enough. So what I'm doing is just hooping up our design. And I'm going to use this triangle that is on the shirt as a guide for us. I'm going to rotate this and let me shut my door. Hubby is getting ready to watch the, hey Valerie, cleaning so you can have space to work. So I know that's right. Hubby is getting ready to watch the Buffalo Bills game, and yeah, I don't want to hear that yelling and screaming in my video. So there is that. So what I'm trying to do is trying to get this centered, y'all. I'm trying, okay? We're going to see how this comes out. It's just going to be a little dinosaur, and then my logo is going to be on the sleeve. I'm working on transitioning into my craft studio today. Ooh, that sounds like fun. You're waiting on the game also? Who you go for, Valerie? Or you just like football? My husband's from Buffalo, so we go for Buffalo. But otherwise, okay. And I'm not gonna put a piece of water soluble on this because it is thick enough that it should not sink through. The Steelers, okay. It's definitely gonna be a good lineup, that's for sure. All right, so let's see here. Hang on, y'all. It's taking a minute to hoop this up because I'm trying to be intentional about making this centered, okay? Trying to be intentional about making this centered. I'm gonna push that right there and I think that should be the center. Let's see what we have on our 5x7 here. And that should be the center. So we should be good. It says it's centered, okay, y'all? Now just because it says it's centered, don't mean it's centered. But that's what it said, okay? All right. All right, here we go. We're going to hoop this bad boy to the best of our ability. And remember, if it's like really, really hard to put your hoop in, just open it up some more because chances are it's not open wide enough because it is hard to hoop, but it shouldn't be that hard to go down in the hoop. Okay. So like this. All right, y'all. That looks centered, but looks can be deceiving. You really want to set up your machine today? What machine is that, Eva? What new toy did you get that I missed? And all I'm doing is just tightening this up, this hoop up, so that it can be like a drum on the back, so to speak. You'll know that it's too tight if it starts coming out. Ooh. What does that go up to a 5x7, or is that the one that has a 6x10? Let me try and tighten this up some more. Okay. All right, y'all. So we got that like a drum. We're going to straighten our shirt back out here. We're going to slide it under our hoop. And then remember, once we get it under on the hoop, so that we don't stitch anything together, we have to pull up the back. But I like to get it on the hoop first. I am making helping hands card holders, getting rid of DVDs and fabric. Ooh, getting rid of fabric and DVDs. And helping out and making helping hands. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because I swear it's always something to do. All right, y'all. So I got it on the flatbed. So now I'm just going to hook this. And then I'm going to pull up the back so that it can latch down in place, because I don't want to, of course, stitch anything together. Embroider. I've tried Embroider way back when, but definitely didn't know anything about what I was doing. I still don't really be knowing what I be doing. So that ain't nothing new, but y'all get what I'm saying. All right, let's slide this up some. No, software didn't come with your embroidery machine, or was Embroider the software that came with it? I'm still fighting with the back of this sweatshirt, y'all. All right. I didn't expect this one to be so iffy, but I might have to babysit this one. Okay, so we got it at okay. All right. Let's trace this out. Yeah, I might have to babysit this a little bit. It came with BES Blue. Okay. I've heard about that software, but I haven't tried that one. And like I said, in Brilliance, I didn't really know what I was doing, but I did try it. But I did try it. All right, so that looks like that's going to work for us right there. The first color we need is a yellow, and that is showing a dark yellow. So let's see here. Oh yeah, I know you can't see what I'm doing, Miss. Ooh, what I'm doing, Miss Carla. I'm gonna try hooking up this. Let me try something, because I had taken this one down because I had bought a new one, and I don't know that you're gonna be able to see it really well. Anyway, but I'll plug this one back up just so you guys. Let's see what this one is gonna look like, y'all. Because I know you're not going to be able to see, like, because it's the embroidery machine. So you're not going to be able to see it, like, really clear, the clearest anyhow. Hey, Up Designs. But I am, what did I just knock down? Oh, thread. But it's not going to be the clearest at any rate. But I'm going to go ahead and, okay, Miss Carla. Let me try and get this other screen working for you, honey. Bear with me just a second. Now I'm going to have to figure out what is it showing y'all. Okay. And again, I don't know exactly what you're going to be able to see on this. Bear with me a second here. Let's see. That's me upside down. Hold on. Let's rearrange this. My Friday Night Live comments, I did not ever. I will go and look, or unless you want to send me an email and tell me what I missed. I don't, oh Jesus. I don't know how well y'all not gonna be able to see that too. Hold on, I think I got this on the wrong direction. I think I got it the wrong direction. I need to go back and figure out if I can read the chat comments. Okay. That's about as best as it's gonna get right there. It was hilarious. Okay. I will go and read it. This is like a marigold. This is more like a yellow. Okay, y'all. We're about to get started. This is the embroidery machine right here. So the first color we're going to do is we're going to put the yellow one up here. Okay. I'm going to have to go try and figure out how to read the comments now. Oh, y'all mean because we had to cancel Friday because it was Sean's birthday. She got surprised. So at the last minute we had to cancel. But I'm going to definitely go and try and see if I can read those comments. Oh, we will definitely be back this Friday. We'll be back in full effect. Okay, so our first color is going to be this yellow. And now, y'all, I'm going to show y'all something in a minute, okay? I know that the design stitches out, or at least my logo, because that's the part that I stitched out on the sleeve. And I did forget to turn the sleeve back on the inside using the serger, but I did put it back together. I just put it back together the wrong way because I forgot to turn it back on the inside. But that's neither here nor there. All right, y'all. So I am going to have to babysit this and hold it just a little bit. So here we go on this part. This is like a kid sweatshirt. I'm going to put like a dinosaur on it. It's not a real big dinosaur. Let me grab this sleeve. So on this sweatshirt, which is a practice sweatshirt, the goal was to be able to get my logo centered on the arm, and I managed to stitch that out just well. So we're going to see what we come up with. So this time we're going to see if we can put this dinosaur on here. And once we put that on there, then on the sleeve, I've already opened up the sleeve, and we're going to put my logo on there. Now, I did not put any water soluble on here. This sweatshirt is pretty thick, and it's not like it's going to nobody anyway. So we don't want to waste up like too many supplies, but I did put the tearaway on the back, and it's gonna take about 27 minutes to stitch out, which isn't too bad considering the one that took me 8.5 hours to do. Oh my god, that was like horrible. And it's not even that big, so, but the point is just to see if I can get it to stitch out, because we're going to continue to use this as a test sweatshirt. So far it's stitching out good. I don't know, y'all can't see that too well, but y'all can see the moving. And this was one that I think I got off of Creative Fabrica. So like I said, it's not that big, so it's not gonna like take up the middle of the shirt or anything like that. We're just gonna stitch it out, see what it does. This is his belly that it's stitching out first. Yeah, I see a lot of y'all thought I was live the other day. Anytime you put something in the PE 900 ever, anytime y'all put something in the comments, if I don't respond back to you, hey Jess, that means I am not live. Okay? Because I respond back to y'all anytime y'all say something in the comments, especially if I am live. Okay? So if you don't get a response back, hey Dimps, if you don't get a response back, just know that means I am not live. It is pre-recorded because I do not ignore y'all. So I think a good little while into it, Dimps realized like, yeah, no, she ain't live, y'all, because I'm not interacting. So if I like I said, when y'all come on these lives, it needs like a funny colored green now. So we're gonna use this one. But I do interact with y'all. I will never sit and watch comments and don't respond. Never, ever, 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 ever do that. Okay? All right, y'all. So thus far, we know that, this is a test sweatshirt. We know that this design is not going to cover our whole shirt. It's not meant to be, because it's a small test design that I'm stitching out. Again, this came from Creative Fabrica. If anybody wants to try this design out that has Creative Fabrica, I will drop the link in the description box after the video. Okay. Hey, Miss Becky. Yes, I saw y'all was trying to figure that thing out. But no, anytime I'm not interacting with you guys, that just means I am not live. Okay. That means it's pre-recorded and your girl ain't live. All right, y'all. So here we go on this second part. Now it's, what in the world? Our thread over here acting bipolar. All right, here we go. Because our thread Dimps is at work. What you did, Miss Becky? You started your YouTube channel? You got a video up? You figured out how to do it? What you did? What you did? Because we want to know all the things. Miss Becky did go live, her and Miss Gail with Laura. All right now. Good job, Miss Becky. I'm going to have to go over there and check that video out. I'm going to have to go check that video out. Yeah, Dimps, I might have to start saying that, because YouTube, StreamYard, yeah, the thread be acting bipolar, for real. Because StreamYard, I don't care how you set it, you can go back and change it in YouTube, and it will still make it seem like I am live. but I need to start saying that like at the beginning of the video. Or at some point in the video. Jess is working on making custom scrub top with HTV. You go, girl. So all I'm doing is babysitting this semi. I did my first short on Sunday. Oh, okay. Let me go check you out too. And some of these I may have already seen and just don't remember them. I put up one YouTube video. Thanks to you, Laura Demps, and everyone's encouragement. That's right. You got this. You can do it. Okay, y'all. So maybe this dinosaur is a little bit bigger than I thought he was going to be. So, I don't know. That could be a good thing. But the fact that I I took the sergeant out of this and split the sleeve, and then it stitched out well. And then I took the serger and serged it back. Okay. So this was the first practice that it wasn't centered. So then I started and I used the chalk marker and I figured out what a center was and it came out. So the only advice I have about embroidery, y'all, is you gotta have patience. If you don't have patience, embroidery probably ain't gonna be for you, because you're not gonna get it right on your very first try. You definitely ain't gonna get it right maybe by your second or third try. I mean, it may really take you some time and energy and learning it, and that's what I've just been doing. I've just been going in Hatch and I've just been clicking buttons and I've just been watching videos, and then I go back and I try it. Sean suggests another way that makes very good sense. If you have two computers, open up YouTube on one with the videos and work on Hatch on your other computer. So and do it with them. So that's another good way. If y'all have not subscribed to Miss Becky's channel, please go subscribe to her channel. Her YouTube, her Facebook name, that group that she has also is called Fat Look Creations. So go look up Miss Becky, and congratulations, Miss Becky. I told you could do it. But as soon as I get off this live, I am going to watch your video. I'm going to go check out Eva's short. And yeah, all of the things. All of the things. Miss Becky, to catch on to embroidery, it took me a long time. And to be honest, I'm still catching on to, yes, Miss Becky, if you send me an email, I can drop your link in here, or if Laura pops in, she can drop the link, or Demps is a moderator, but Demps is at work, so she can't do it. But if you email it to me, I can drop that link for you. But yes, I still haven't caught on to like everything. I know that with like applique, you have your initial stitch out. Hey, Miss Linda, welcome in, darling. That you have your initial stitch out, and then at some point you put the applique down, then you cut the fabric all the way down as close as you can. You're just going to do another stitch out, and then it should be completed, or something like that in that order. I'm probably missing a step or so, but that's the basic gist of it. So I mean, embroidery has a lot to learn it. You know, you got to learn your needles. I know that 7511, thanks to Sean at Go Savvy Designs, and someone else in that chat was telling me that Nina Stitches was also saying that 7511 is a universal needle. Okay, so you use like 9014 for your denim, your heavier fabrics and things like that. Yes, embroidery is very, very addictive. Look at Demps. Boy, if everybody could moderate like Demps at work, y'all. Okay? Demps is at work and Demps is dropping links. Thank you, Demps. We appreciate that. So at Fat Luck Creations is how you find Miss Becky. Go over there and subscribe to her if you have not. She would greatly appreciate that, and I would appreciate y'all supporting her as well. I was sharing with my husband that it seems to be the embroidery era on YouTube. YouTube goes in circles, y'all, but every all of it is still going to be always be content, if that makes sense. Um, but yes, back to what I was saying though, like, you know, you got to know your stabilizers, you got to know your needles, you got to know your threads. You know, it is so much to embroidery to learn. So, Miss Becky, to answer your question, I'm still learning. From what I caught on to, it has taken me about a good 3 months from the little bit that I know. Doesn't mean that you can't catch on any faster. It just means I don't have that type of time to like really sit and dedicate to embroidery. But every single chance that I get, just know I'm doing it. All right, Miss Becky, you got some subscribers coming in, girl, and I'm already subscribed to it. So thank you, Miss Becky. I mean, like I said, it can be stressful, it can be frustrating, but you just gotta have patience and you gotta hang in there. And if embroidery is something that you really want to do and you really want to learn, you will make the time. Like, even like I said, with me, I don't be having a whole lot of time, but every free minute I get, I'm trying to learn embroidery. Okay. And this is a big order that I'm working on for the school. It says in my dance era, and then it has the school logo right there. Then it has the school's logo on the neck. It's a dance team. So these are coming out super, super cute. So I will be finishing those up as well. At Dimps, drop my link, please, and thank you. Eva, you have a YouTube channel as well. Okay, if Dimps is able to, because remember she's at work. So if she's able to, she'll get that link. If not, I will go back and I will find it. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. Where is my phone? Oh, right here. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. If I can find it on my phone, I will drop your link right now. I do not mind. Okay? Because that's what it's all about. My word for this year is definitely support. Okay? That's my word for this year. Period. That is the word. Okay? And Eva, I'm looking for you right now. I just keep trying to Is it your name, Eva? Look, boy, look at that. Listen, Dimps is on it. And Miss Linda, okay. And I think Miss Linda on is uniquely done. But yes, that is definitely what it is about. Let's see, Miss Linda Gray. And if y'all email me, like if y'all actually go and find y'all links and y'all email them to me, I will drop them in my thing. I'm trying to find Miss Linda now. Shared, not buried. That is correct. That is so true. And then, you know, like, okay, I found Miss Linda. So Miss Linda is going to be, let me type this in, y'all. Okay, Dimps. I think this is, this is Miss Linda right here. And it's youtube.com/@ uniquely done Linda Gray 7983. All right, so Miss Linda on is in the chat as well. All right, And y'all are all, I mean, everybody for the most part in this community is really, really supportive of one another. And, you know, that's what it's all about. Coming together, being a good, crafty family. Look at Miss Chris. She come in clutch for me, y'all. Y'all just don't know. Let me tell y'all. Let me just talk about Miss Chris Calavo. Oh man. Miss Chris has stayed on the phone with me for hours. Okay. And I do mean hours. The first day my serger thread broke. She stayed on the phone with me. When it comes down to embroidery, she stays on the phone with me. When it came down to me purchasing the buy, she stayed on the phone with me. Miss Chris is a great, great resource. Miss Chris, I love her to death. She has helped me tremendously, and I appreciate that. So welcome in, Miss Chris. And Miss Chris says, as a tip, print out the design. It will have center cross lines pinned to the garment where you want it. Place needle over cross line during trace, and you will have perfect placement every time. Okay, I was always wondering about those things because I was like, is it worth wasting my paper? But Miss Chris said it, so guess what? We gonna do it. All at DIY with T unboxing at Fat Luck Creations. All. She needs a t-shirt that says Embroidery Queen and do. Hey Sean, I just called your name. I was telling them how you taught me about 7511 being a universal needle. So there are some real OGs in here, y'all, that can really help y'all with embroidery. You might learn a little bit here and there from me, but until I get really, really like I really, really know what I'm doing, y'all can watch and we can have fun and we can converse and we can do all the things. But y'all need to check in with y'all OGs, okay? Y'all OGs that have been embroidering forever and a day, that know what they're doing. Because baby, I'm still a little infant over here, okay? Somebody still got the hand feed it to me. They got the bottle feed it to me still, okay? So some things I do, they do come out correct, while others, it's like a 2.5, 3 hour disaster that Jumps has to go get Miss Chris to rescue us. Woo, Jesus, that was fun. Miss Linda says she totally agree with the statements about Chris. We just hang out together sometimes to keep each other working. Yes, Miss Chris is just, oh, she's so sweet, y'all. The turtle always wins. That's right. It ain't about how fast you learn something or how fast you can do something. It's about whether you actually comprehend it and whether you actually get it. It's a good tip for starting out. Eventually you won't need to print and pen. It's just a matter of experience. Absolutely. But guess what? We're gonna start printing and penning because my center and what the center really is, it don't never match up, okay? I'm just throwing that out there. It don't never match up. But y'all be seeing it. Y'all know. But y'all still come over here. Y'all show me support, and I appreciate that. There's always more to learn. I am over here embroidering on 100% elastic. It was a challenge with small font, but I have it now, and it's pretty. All post to short because I know it's pretty. Y'all, and Dimps was over there doing her thing with the bold cozy, and I was trying to follow along when Marilyn was doing it, but baby, I don't know. Somehow I got lost in translation, and we ain't gonna talk about how it looked. Immediately purchased the Floriani thread on Sean advice. Yes, I hear that Floriani is very good thread, but it's expensive, and that's the other thing. When you're excuse me, y'all. When you're serving your customers, you want to make sure that you're giving them top quality. You don't want to give them half cheap thread and all of that other good stuff. You want to give them top quality. So definitely. Now, for me, the new roll thread, the Sulky, the Hobby Lobby brand, Any of those are going to continue to work for me until I actually like start getting really, really good at embroidery. Now I can say with Hatch, I can go in there and do some points in digitizing. So I'm learning that. Yes. So that's right, Ever. Get your notebooks out. Take notes. As Delonda says, get that crafting journal. You can, even if you don't buy you a journal, you can make you a journal. Okay. There are like 20 million gazillion pages on what's that? Creative Fabrica. You can go on Google. I mean, there's so many places that you can get the resources that you need. Hatch, Miss Becky, is an embroidery software by Wilcom, and I think the Wilcom father is who renamed it Hatch or whatever. But if you go and watch that video, they used to embroider on this big old long embroidery machine, and I was like, oh my god, what is that? But it's very, very interesting to watch. But yes, y'all get y'all yes, Dimps did good on that bowl and cut cozy. She sure did. But get your notebooks out. Get things that is gonna make organization for 2024, whether it's just a hobby, whether it's a business, whatever it is for you. Get something so that way you can keep up with it. You'll know what you're using. Y'all, these color changes are going by quick, and I ain't mad at it. I'm loving it. Okay. But you want to keep up or be able, as Eve says, to keep up, find your stuff. Those little plastic, I don't even know what you call that. It's an art display binder. That's what it's called. I have those. I've had those for quite some time, and they actually do work if you actually take the time to use them. Now, I don't take the time to use them until I have no more room to put you're welcome, Dimps, to put templates. And then I will go store them. But they do come in different sizes, and they are worth the money that you pay for them, because I think you can get like three. I got mine for like three in a pack for like $14 or something like that. So they're definitely worth it. Get it and try it out. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. Try it, sell it to somebody else. It's always a way, but you have to find organization that works for you. Do what works for you and your business. At Chris and Dimps, I saw a video for a bowl cozy that uses binding around the top that led to making a hanger like an open pot holder. I might try that when I do my next batch. That sounds interesting. I use them, but they need to be reorganized. Okay. And then that's when you like rearranging your craft room. Like me, I got part of it tore up, but I'm gonna really have to re-tear this room up because I have to get the buy in here, and I'm not gonna be running from room to room. So I have decided that the things that I actually use on an everyday basis, that we are going to let's see, we're gonna use a light pink. Yes, we that I'm gonna keep in this room, and the buy is definitely gonna be one, because we're gonna use our buy every day. And those of y'all that still have machines that are in the box and the box is collecting dust and looking at you, 2024, please take them out the box. Okay, take them out the box. It is plenty of help out on YouTube. It's plenty help in this community, that you can get somebody to offer you help. I might not can't get you an answer right away, but if you send that message, I'm definitely going to respond to you. And if I don't know, I'm gonna tell you I don't know, but let me at least research it and see if I can find the answer, or if I can reach out to a fellow YouTuber and get you the answer. So that's what that's about. Miss Chris says, at Linda, I found room in my pot holder drawer for my cozies. They're already in their home. And Eva says she's transitioning now. Crafts have been taking over your office. I get it. I get it. And it will. It will. And it goes back to we got to figure out some organization. So that means taking templates and, putting them in a binder where you'll be able to find them. Moving machines that you're not using on a daily basis, but you're using them. Move them to a room or, somewhere where they're going to be safe at. Move them where you're not using them so you can make full use or occupy the space that you are using. So that is a goal of mine. I don't exactly know when I'm going to be able to get it all done, but I'm definitely going to get it done. I have rearranged my craft space. I am working on finishing things now. I know that's right. Because, baby, listen. And then I think in a less cluttered space where you can find things, I really think, you can think better. Your creativity will flow better. Things of that nature, will help you because you're able to think, you're able to move around, your space isn't cluttered, things of that nature. So yes, I definitely get it. Okay, y'all. So we are going to use our white thread over here now. And we only had 10 color changes in this design, which was not bad. Thank you, Jess. Yes, y'all, please don't forget to hit that like button for me. Share out this video. All of the things. If you're on your computer, hit them red hearts off to the right for me. Do all of the things for me. I will appreciate it. Miss Chris says she moved her embroidery machine to where I thought I wanted it and I hate it there. Now I have to rethink up a better plan. Oh no. And sometimes that happens too. We'll be like, oh yeah, this will work. And just like I told you, that space I thought was gonna work for me for the buy. It's not, because I don't have a socket right there. And then where I have the big, what do you call that thing? The big surge protector thingy. It's not, the cord still wouldn't be long enough on that to reach down there. So I'm just like, ugh. But we're gonna work it out some way, somehow. We're gonna work it out. Yes, Miss Becky, I am super. Uh-oh. My thread is tangled. Let's see what's going on. So let's check this and see what is going on. Let's raise our needle. Oops. But yes, I am super excited about that. We are almost there. We are definitely growing. We're doing all of the things. We're going to have giveaways and, all of those things. And what I'm going to have to do here is check our needle. Our tension is good because this is a sweatshirt. So we're just going to replace our needle. I did just put this needle in there, but for the sake of time, we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to grab us another one, okay? Because they're right here. Oh, Lord, if I can get this thing. So we'll just change out our needle. Ugh. What in the world? Jeez. That was kind of hard to do right. My website is, let's see here. Give me just a second. I have to go back to using my 15 by 15 heat press. I don't have the right cabinet anymore for 16 by 24 in new space. Got it. I did just post my my link, it is on the screen. If you guys want to help support the channel, there is a buy me a coffee link, and there is my Patreon group as well. And to my Patreon members that are present in here today, next Sunday we are going to have our first members only shindig, so be ready for that, okay? And I will post some info for it too, okay? I will post the info for it. Thank you. And those links that I'm talking about, they are in the description box below as well. All right, y'all. So I got our needle back in. Sometimes the needles be problematic, but we got it. Okay. So my automatic needle threader does not work on this machine. It stopped working like day 2, and it's okay, I guess. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to back this up about 2 stitches. There we go. Right there. And we should be back in business. And we are. So just like that. And that's the other thing. You got to know how to troubleshoot your embroidery machine. So first things first, always check your tension. Always check your needle. Check your bobbin, because your bobbin might not be threaded right. Or check to see if you got gunk in your bobbin case. Check out that live where me and Sean was live, and the OGs walked me through how to get me back up and running. So who would have ever known that a needle point fell down in there, that when a needle broke, that was causing me so much mayhem. So those are all things that you want to check and make sure are right as they should be. All right. And then each time you do a color change, you want to make sure that you are cutting off those the excess thread. The machine should be cutting the jump stitches for me. So there's that. Now we're going to change to like a light color blue. And then we only have like 4 or 5 more minutes on this part. And then we're going to work on our sleeve after that. So let's see. Do we have a light blue up here? That's more of a tealish color. That looks more periwinklish. So let's look in here and see what we have that semi matches. It's a little darker than that. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. I don't know that it's really right, but we're gonna go with that one. But yeah. So there is that. And like those of y'all that watch Sean's channel, as you know, she's very thorough over there. She can teach you a thing or two too. So if you are not subscribed to her, make sure you go and check her out. Check Sean at Go Savvy Designs out on YouTube as well. So there is, there's support out here. You just got to be receptive of it. Uh-oh, Miss Chris, what I'm doing? I'm doing it wrong? I probably am. I probably am. What should I be doing? What should I be doing? Or what should I not be doing? Because, and I probably should be letting that foot up or something too, ain't it? Y'all know. And that's one thing about Miss Chris. She ain't going to let you do it wrong. If she see it, she not going to let you do it wrong. She gonna teach you and guide you but it's up to you to be receptive of it. And keep in mind, it's a lot. It's so much to embroidery. Like, you're not gonna be able to remember every single thing somebody teaches you day one. But if you write it down and you make an effort to at least try and go back and look at your notes, it'll stick with you. Um, a lot of what she tells me, it sticks with me. It sticks with me. I think this little guy's gonna be rather cute, and he is bigger than I thought he was gonna be, y'all. I promise you, he is. So he may actually work out. But like I said, I've already opened up that sleeve already with the whatchamacallit, the seam ripper. So that was pretty okay. Let me see if I remember. You hold it up and then you pull up on it. Is that how you do it? Always cut the thread at the top of the machine. Oh, okay. So you cut it at the top and then pull the thread down from in front of the needle. Heard. All right. Let's see if I can manage to remember that for the next time that I do this on a thread change, because we're on 7. We got 3 more color changes. And this was only an 11,000 a little over 11,000 stitches on this. So 27 minutes for that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. I got these little scissors from Walmart, and then I got some little cuticle scissors. Miss Chris says use those for applique scissors. So guess what? We're gonna use our little cuticle scissors for applique. So I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable with trying to stitch out stuff. I am feeling a little bit more comfortable with that. So we may venture over to applique now. Yeah. Y'all, and Dimps needs a moderator award, okay? She needs a moderator award. Can't nobody moderate like her, okay? They just can't. It's not even fair the way she moderates, okay? Dimps dropped the link so fast. By the time you get the word out your mouth, she already got the link dropped. She needs a moderator award. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go on my computer and make her one and email it to her. Yes, Miss Linda, she does. She plays no games with it, okay? You understand? No games at all. At all. Yes, Sean. I'm gonna try applique. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. So practice. Yeah. And like all of these, like when y'all mess up on a shirt or something, don't throw it away. Save that shirt, because you can practice on it. And that's what I do. When I mess up on something, I used to throw it away. Now, baby, throw it away. We are practicing on that. I agree. T. Dimps is a moderator of the century. Okay, and is. And is. And is. Can't nobody touch her if they wanted to. Can't nobody touch her. Always remove thread on sewing machine the same way also, okay? Miss Linda says she and her sister got me subscribers with no content on my channel. Okay, that's the beast. That's the beast. That is a beast. This little, what you call this little thing here? This little dinosaur, he kind of cute, y'all. I can't wait till he finish so I can show y'all. Yes, Nikki, she does. She does. She the moderator of the year of the century, award. Ooh, y'all, we are almost there. We got less than, we got a little over 1,000 stitches to go. Almost there. I'm gonna clean up these threads for this next thread change, and then it should be done. We only got 1, 2, 3. I think we only got 3 more color changes at Dimps Designs, you need to teach a moderator course or do the 10-minute thing. Right, that moderator should know and sell it, okay? Dimps, come on with that ebook, girl, on how to moderate. And sell that course on your Etsy shop. If y'all are not subscribed to Dimps' channel as well, Dimps can drop her link. Go over there and show Dimps some love on her channel as well. She would love to have you. And Dimps has an Etsy shop. Go over there and check her Etsy shop out as well. Do all of the things. I'm sure she would appreciate it. Oh my goodness, this is cuter than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. And this design did, like I said, did come off of Creative Fabrica. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna cut the thread from the top. We're gonna lift our needle up. Our presser foot up, and we're gonna pull the thread just like that from the bottom. Okay, then. All right, Miss Chris, I got you. Okay. All right. So now we're going back to our. I think this is supposed to be. Yeah, this is supposed to be a darker green now. So let's see what we can find in our thing. I need a what you call it holder, a spool holder on the for real. I do. And yep, that's about that color right there. So we're gonna use that one. We are. Whew. Y'all see, I won some shades from Evie last night at the baby's booty. I can't wait. Perfect thread remover. My machine thanks me. All right now. Yes. Okay. So now we're gonna put this in, and then we only have another black and white to go, and then we are done, y'all, with that part. And then we're gonna put the logo on the shirt, on the sleeve, and we're gonna see what we come up with. Okay. And before I hit the go button, we're gonna clean up these threads, because you definitely should do that between every color change. That way you don't have colors running into stuff and all that good stuff. I think I'm gonna have a few because I can't get that and I can't get that, but that's gonna be okay. Okay, that's gonna be all right. And we're gonna let this down. And so basically we got 3 more minutes. You go at Up Designs, get that moderator job and mentor. Okay. I can't keep up with Dimps, but as many channels as I watch, I should be a moderator on somebody's channel, and Dimps should be my mentor. That's right, Up Designs. As long as you have those, and then I'm pretty sure, like, if you have the links like nearby or saved on a spreadsheet, it probably will make it so much easier too. Yes, that she is, Miss Becky. She sure is. She surely is. So whoever digitized this design over here on exactly ever. Whoever digitized this design over on Creative Fabrica, yeah, they probably should go back to digitizing school. Chris used to get me about that thread removal as well. Listen, she just taught me a thing, because baby, I pull that thing out. She just taught me a thing. All right, so before I change that thread color, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this thread here. Cut these ends off. Trying to get my little fat fingers through there, y'all. Ooh, this is super cute. Okay. All right, so we're gonna cut it again from the top. And then we're gonna pull it from the bottom. And boom, there we go. And then we're gonna take that off like so. All right, so our next color is gonna be black. Miss Chris says she remembers, and Up Designs is laughing. I mean, Dimps is laughing at Up Designs. Dimps need to sell her moderator course for real. Teach folks how to moderate. Because especially when somebody is live, it's hard enough to try to watch the comments. But if links need to be dropped, that's even harder, because how are you going to, you know, work the project, drop links, keep the audience engaged? So you need a good moderator like Dimps, or 5 or 10. Oh Lord, if y'all hear that hollering, he hollering about the game. Multitasking at its best, yes, and she does it. I can do a little bit of multitasking, but baby, I can't multitask too long. I be getting confused. So we are putting the black on his belly now. And then we only have one more color change, which is white after that. And then we are done with this puppy, and we can go and do our sleeve. All right, let's see. Is that done? Nope. And you know, some of your garments and stuff, you may actually have to sit and babysit. This one wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but I still babysat it just because I don't want no mishaps, and I already be having enough mishaps as is. Okay. All right, so we're gonna cut this from up top like so. And then we're gonna put our last color change on, which is our white. And then I'll take it off the hoop. And I mean, not off the hoop. Yeah, off the hoop. And I will show you guys what it looked like. And then we'll do the sleeve. And I think my sleeve takes like 8 minutes. So it's nothing too terrible. Too terribly long. And let's fix this, because I don't even know what just happened, but I know that didn't look right. So let's just go and take the time and put it on there right, so we don't have to worry about no shenanigans, okay? So there is that. Now we're gonna go ahead and thread our last color. And here we go. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all, here we go. This is our last color right here. Yes, Dimps be on it, honey. She be on it. Play no games. Oh, I was like, what is it doing? They got to do the other part, but it moved over. Everybody off work yet? I'm just kind of glad we was out of school today. But if that bad weather come through that's supposed to come through, they better cancel school. Because what I'm not about to do is what we did in all that rain. That was ugly. Okay, so this is finished stitching out. So y'all ready to see what we got before we do the sleeve? So let me, Jesus Christmas. All right. So let me, oh, and I did good. I didn't stitch the back. Hey, Nina. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all what we got. And I didn't stitch the back. So for starters, we're already off to a good start. And it's actually centered. Okay, it's actually centered. Y'all, can y'all see that? Wait a minute. Let me make this one bigger. Hold on. I want y'all because I want y'all to come and look at this. Okay. I want y'all to come and look at this. Somebody come look at this. Okay. It's nice and even. It's centered. Okay. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? In the vermin cave, bling in the neckline. Thank you, Miss Becky. So as y'all can see, all of the mishaps and all of the shenanigans that, thank you, Miss Chris, all of the shenanigans that I be having going on with embroidery. Like I said, if you take patience, thank you, Nina. If you have patience, and you actually take the time out to learn it, it's going to work out for you. Okay. I'm going to pull the back of this off. Oh, it's cute. Thank you. So I'm going to pull the back of this off right here. And then what we're going to do is I'll clean up those stitches. Well, actually, I might clean them up just a little bit. And then we're about to start the sleeve, okay? We're going to put my logo on the sleeve. I was able to successfully do it on the test shirt that I showed y'all earlier. So I know that it works, but it's the part of trying to get it centered. So there is that part. And that's the other part. You gotta, try and get your stuff centered. And you really gotta be intentional and work hard at it. And it will come. Okay. So I'm gonna show y'all what I did to my sleeve. I'm off until the middle of February. Okay, thank you, Eva. Eva says it's cute. Miss Linda says it's cute. Miss Carla, Nina, Miss Chris, Miss Becky. All right. So what I have done was I have taken the liberty before we got on live and I used the seam ripper, right? Now you can take off this wrist right here. Y'all hear me? You can take off the wrist right here, okay? But me, I ain't skilled enough for that yet, okay? But I can undo it all the way down the arm and then use the serger and serge it back, okay? So, hey, Lena Dora Crafton, welcome in. Long time no see. How are you? All right, so we're going to use our 4x4 hoop. So let me clean up our little thread mess right here. So let me, and you kind of want to, clean up and stuff as you go along, keeping stuff nice and tidy because you don't want threads all over, your garments and stuff like that, especially if it's something that you are going to sell. So what we're going to do is I am going to grab our 4x4, but I'm going to get another piece of cutaway stabilizer, okay? Cutaway. I'm the cutaway girl. I mean tearaway. I'm the tearaway stabilizer girl. I know that if you wear it, you shouldn't tear it, but for this, we gonna tear it, okay? Period. That's it. That's all. And like if this were, so this is our 4x4, okay? And we're gonna take it like so. So what I'm gonna do before I do that, I'm gonna grab our sleeve and gonna look. That's gonna be our middle for sure. And let's see. I gotta remember how I did it. Yes, Dempsey is moderating from work. She is in the building though. And we appreciate her. All right. So, and Miss Chris brought a very valid point up, that you can pin and stitch, print your design out, pin it down to find your middle until, you get seasoned at this, because, you know, like I said, I'm still an infant over here. It's got to be bottle fed, but that's okay for right now. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can line this baby up, and so far that looks pretty good. And you want to try and get this as flat as you can. I'm not gonna use any water soluble. You can, but like I said earlier, this is not going to anybody. And not only that, this sweatshirt is very, very thick, so I don't really foresee it sinking. But for normal purposes or things like that, you want to make sure that you use the stabilizer. And as you can see, we didn't use water soluble for the top of that, and we didn't have any problems because, like I said, this sweater or sweatshirt, whatever you want to call it, it's pretty thick. Okay, it's pretty thick. And Eva is telling everybody hello. I mean, Lena is telling everybody hello. Okay. Now, because this is so thick, even though I'm getting it as flat as I possibly can, we are still having a little bit of trouble hooping this. So all I'm doing is opening up my hoop a little bit more. And I know you guys can't like really see this too tough, but I'll show you as soon as I get it hooped what it looks like. Okay. And hooping is for me, and it might not be for everybody, but hooping is tough. Okay, hooping is definitely tough. So this is what it looks like. It's like a drum on the back, so we're good there. And this is the front. It's smooth, as nice and smooth as I can get it. Okay, you probably can get a veteran to get it a little more smoother. This is probably, it looks centered, but you know, again, looks can be deceiving. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm closing out of our little dinosaur friend here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to our flash drive, and we're going to find my logo that is saved on here, and we're going to try and stitch it out on the sleeve. Okay, and I'm going to use white, so the white thread will be okay. It can stay there. So we're going to go with this one, and I'm going to pull our thread down just a little bit more. Whoops. And if there's anybody else that's thinking about starting a YouTube channel, just go ahead and start it. Just go ahead and start it. Use what you got. Your phone will work just fine, okay? Your phone will work just fine. You don't have to have a bunch of fancy equipment to start this journey. Now, if you have the funds and you just want to, Miss Chris, I know I'm doing it wrong, but I just pulled that up for the wrong way. But if you have the funds and, for kicks and giggles, and you just want to get the nice fancy equipment, then by all means go ahead. But do you need it? No. 2024 is the year of coming out the gate, okay? We're not sitting back on ideas that we have. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put them out, okay? All right, so we have our logo selected. I'm going to call that. We're going to trace it. And I know that I'm going to bring this down some. Okay, I know I'm going to bring it down some right there. Wait, no. We want that a little further down. All right, so now I'm gonna trace this out. You should always trace your design out to know if it is going to work for you or not. I've been practicing my embroidery and learning how to digitize. Good. Welcome to the chat and all that just came in. Thank you, Miss Becky and Lena. Yes, that's literally all it is. It's literally just practicing, and that's all I be doing. I just be practicing, and then eventually you're gonna get to where you want to be. Like when I realized that I semi was learning or knew what I was doing a little bit when I was able to stitch out that patch that took me 8.5 hours long to do, because it had so many color changes. It had over 85,000 stitches, and yeah, I started it real late at night. I had to go to work the next morning, so I had to get up. So I didn't finish it, but I came home on my break and I finished it. And that patch, it turned out absolutely amazing. Whoops. Okay, that hit the frame. But it turned out absolutely amazing. It says, "I'm street, so look both ways before you cross me." Super cute. Over 85,000 stitches. This will be going on a denim jacket. I'm going to sew it down. It has the heat and bond on the back, so I'm going to heat and bond it down first, and then I'm going to go around and sew that bad boy on. Okay. Lena has made a few patches, and thank you, Lena. Yeah, so I have made I've made quite a few I made quite a few patches as well. This was one with me practicing and this is a design that I actually created start to finish, and I did a video on that with y'all showing y'all how to do it. Okay, and I did that in hatch. It says created with a purpose, Proverbs 16:4. Thank you, Eva. And then this is just it on black. And then this was when I was practicing. Okay, this was one when I was practicing. But if y'all look at it, I was able to put details into this embroidery. Okay, and I did all of that in hatch. All of this in hatch. So all it literally takes is you to want it first of all, and you to actually sit down, take the time, and practice and learn it. Thank you, Sean. So then we're going to take our serger. This is almost done. We're going to take our serger and we're going to serge this bad boy back together. And we're going to look at our finished product and see. Thank you, Lena. Look at our finished product, see what we have, see what we can improve on, which you can always improve, especially when you are a newbie. Okay. So yes, this is almost done. It's stitching out very well, and all I'm gonna do then is take the tearaway off, grab our serger. We're gonna serge it back closed, and your serger does the work. Okay, serger does the work. All you gotta do is press that foot pedal. I got my serger for $48. And my serger, those sergers cost buku money. Although I had to argue with them for like 2.5 hours about the price because they had it in the wrong spot. They ain't got nothing to do with me, sugar. I'm gonna need you to honor your price, okay? So 2.5 hours later, they honored their price. So my serger will never be sold. You're not gonna find it. Yeah, you can just put it right there. Thank you. You're not gonna find a serger that cheap ever in life, okay? That's your next goal, is to get a serger, okay? And I think this logo, I mean this that I'm stitching out, I think Unbiased made this. Lena, I'm serious. That was not my problem. That somebody got it in the wrong spot. And when they went back and looked, like that whole section was just off. So I guess maybe somebody was mad that night when they were stocking and putting up stuff, and they just had stuff all in the wrong spot. So they had to close like that little section off and get a stocking manager coach to come back there and take everything down. But yes, what we not gonna do is think you're not gonna honor your price, because you're gonna honor your price. Okay? Period. Cool. Almost there. We got to get the 36-48 stitches, so we got less than, well, it says about 2 minutes to go. Their 2 minutes and my 2 minutes is a little different. Yes, Nikki, that was my blessing, honey. That was my blessing, because woo. And the sale price that should have been tacked on that should have been, I think, like $218. Yes, Miss Becky. Because I told him, I'm like, I used to be a coach at Walmart. I know the policy, and you don't want me to have to call home office. You don't want me to have to call. So finally, they got it together. Because what a store does not want you to do is have to call corporate on them. And you might get some of like the front end managers, you might get them telling you that they don't care or whatever. They care because it's their job. They care. All right. So we're getting ready to be on the last part, which is the LLC part, and then we should be good. Ooh, you look kind of iffy. But we are getting there. Oh yes, Miss Becky. Walmart don't want you to have to call corporate. They don't want you to have to call corporate. Trust me. So you get to the front end and they holler and call corporate. No, they care deep down inside, especially if they want it always arguing with the customer about something. Yeah, they probably this close to getting put out the door. All right, so we're on the LLC part, and like I said, this looks good thus far. Pretty good. And we're gonna swap out and get our serger, and we're gonna serge this baby back together and see overall what we think about our project. Okay. I'm super excited with our little dinosaur, but whoever digitized it should have digitized it a little bit better. But some of the things on Creative Fabrica, I don't know that they really check that stuff, because some of it, it's just like, did a kindergartner digitize this? So some of it, I think they really need to like check before they let it be posted, because at the end of the day, we still pay for it. You know, we pay, whether you pay for the year. I don't think you pay for by a month, but I paid for mine by the year, so I'm still paying for it. So I think they still should check before they put it up there. All right, we are getting ready to be done. And we are done. So what we're going to do, all right, we're finished embroidering. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut our threads off of there. I'm going to change out the serger, put the serger up here, and cut our little threads off. Whoops. Here we go. Looks pretty good. Now, I don't know if it's really the middle, but it's going to be the middle for today. It's going to be the middle for the day. All right, there we go. So that's why I'm trying to learn to digitize myself. Absolutely. You know, and all of those programs have like the auto digitizing feature in it, but digitizing can be a beast, Miss Becky. It can be. But once you get good at it, you know, you're good. However, you know, there are auto digitizing features in majority of the softwares, but what you want to know about the auto digitizing feature is it may not stitch out right just because it's auto digitized. You know what I mean? And I think it's not all the way to middle. Nope, that's not really the middle, but it'll be okay. So let's go ahead and cut this off, and we're gonna put our serger up here. Oh mercy! Oh, now let me move this out of the way right quick, y'all. Move this right here. All right. Whoopsie daisy. No, let's put that. Ah! Whoops. Trying not to fall with the serger. Okay. So I got the serger up here. And let my foot up. Yes, you definitely have to practice. Okay, Up Designs, go get on that prayer line. Say a prayer for me. Thank you. But yes, digitizing it's definitely a beast. Okay, now your shirt, when you go to serge it back together, remember to turn it back on the inside out, okay? Because you want to match up those same serging lines that you when you cut it or when you took the threads out, okay? You want to match those same serge lines back up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that like so. I'm going to bring the foot over here, okay? And, oh, wait a minute, y'all. Do I even have it? Okay, there we go. I'm like, what am I doing? All right, here we go. All right, and you always want to run your serger so that it leaves a long tail. And I learned that from Miss Chris. Okay. So I'm gonna show y'all what we have, and I those tails. Oh, see you later. Yeah. So those tails, I mean, you can leave them on, but they drive me crazy. Okay. So I cut them off, but you always have to leave a long one on your serger. Now, y'all, I just serged that back together. You can't even tell where the original serge line was. Look at that. Look at that. The serger is a beast. Okay? The serger is a beast. Now, that's the one thing I can say with the serger. I think I got the serger. Okay? I got the serger. But you can't even tell where I serged that back together. But if you look on the inside, you're going to be able to tell. And this is the line that you will see. And generally it's going to be all black, but I still have some trial colors on mine that I'm not going to, you know, just throw away. So that's why we have those colors. But this is the one on the inside. You can't see it because it's black. So it matched right back up. And this is our, if I can get my, there we go. So this is our logo. Okay. This is our logo. Thank you, Sean. So that's our logo. And then this is our little dinosaur friend. Now, I probably could have took him up just a little bit more. I could have took him up a little bit more, but he is centered and he is super cute. And we got our shirt. Okay. So our shirt is, oh, I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, there we go. I was on the wrong side. Okay. So our shirt is branded. We got our design on there. And overall, like I said, it's just the, you know, the digitizing on there that could have been a little better, like on the tail and around the eyes. Okay. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy. Hey, Crafty Leo. Hey, girl. Hey. But otherwise, I am like pretty happy, with this. So this is beginner friendly. We got a logo on the arm that we took out the stitches out of the sleeve, okay? And then we reserged it back together. Thank you, Eva. Thank you, Miss Becky. Thank you, Valerie. So we serged that bad boy back together. You can't even tell where it's been serged back. And then we have our little dinosaur buddy here. And again, like I said, if it was digitized a little better, it would have been much better. But it's still cute. He's still centered. He could have went up a little higher, but for the most part, this I'm pretty happy with. From where I started from, thank you, Crafty Leo. I appreciate that. So from where I started from to where I'm at now, I am super proud of me because y'all know I have had so many embroidery shenanigans till I almost wanted to quit. And that's the other thing with embroidery. Embroidery will make you want to quit. Okay. Don't waste your money. If you buy it, stick it out. You're eventually going to learn it. You just have to take the time out. So that's my spiel on embroidery. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the last over an hour and a half. Oh, okay, Eva. See you later. Enjoy. Thank you, Miss Chris. So I do thank y'all for hanging out with me. And overall our project looks pretty good. So I'm super proud of me from there. But until thank you, Miss Becky. So until you should be, it takes time and patience. You got it. Thank you, Sean. Yes, it does. So thank y'all from the bottom of my heart from hanging out with me. I'm about to go catch the rest of this football game, eat dinner, and get ready to go back to my kiddos tomorrow. Okay. Bye, y'all. Peace. Until next time, stay crafty. Bye, y'all. Thank you, Sean. Y'all have a good night. Bye now.